Good afternoon, learners. I'm here to do a video on mole concept. Mole concept is a concept that is mostly studied in Form 3, and I hope to the Form 3s and the Form 4s who are going to tune in, they're going to learn something. So I'm going to do them in small parts. So mole concept is a very commonly tested concept, especially in KCSE. So I'm going to have a presentation, and I'll ensure that I put them in portions so that you understand them very well. So this is a question on mole concept. This is the first question here you are asked. Zinc metal and hydrochloric acid reacts according to the following equation. So you've been given an equation here. So the first thing you should always ensure with chemical equations, before you work with any chemical equation, you have to ensure that that chemical equation is well balanced. If the chemical equation is not well balanced, you are most likely to get wrong answers. So you must ensure that your chemical equation is well balanced. So if you look here, zinc is 1, zinc here is 1, chlorine here is 2, chlorine here, these we should have 2 here, there should be 2 down here, down somewhere there. This is what I mean. We need to have a 2 hapa chini. So somewhere here, this was missing. You're supposed to have 2 there. So apart from that, you go directly to the question where you are asked, zinc metal reacts with hydrochloric acid according to the equation below. Zinc and hydrochloric acid, you get zinc chloride plus hydrogen gas. This is a metal plus an acid, you get a salt plus hydrogen gas. So 1.96 grams of zinc reacted with 100 cubic centimeters of 0.2 molar hydrochloric acid. Determine the reagent that was in excess. That is the first question that you asked. You determine the reagent that was in excess. So these questions, you have to be very careful, because if you are given this question, any information that is in the question, you must use it. If you see yourself finishing the question and you have not used an information that was provided, that means the answer may be most likely wrong. So we have here 1.96 grams of zinc, and if you come down here, you see we've been given the RFM of zinc as 65.4 grams. So here we have the mass of zinc, so I'm going to note it here. The mass of zinc is 1.96 grams. 1.96 grams. So you'll take the mass of zinc, and because you've also been provided with the RFM of zinc, the RFM of zinc is 65.4 grams. So once you work out that, because you have the mass and you have the RFM, you can be able to get the moles, because moles is equals to mass over the RFM. So because we have the mass and the RFM, so we can be able to get the moles. So our moles will be equal to the mass, which is 1.96 over 65.4, which is the RFM. So over 65.4. So if you work out this, you'll be able to get your moles, and if you work out that very well, your moles for that question is supposed to be 0.0299 moles. Okay. Now those are the moles of the zinc. But then you can also get the moles of hydrochloric acid, because remember you've been provided with the volume of hydrochloric acid and the molarity of hydrochloric acid. So using the molarity and the volume, you can get the moles, because anything molar is equivalent to 1 liter, which is 1,000. Okay, so you can come and say that the molarity, because you have the molarity, which is 0.2 molar. Anything that is molar is equivalent to 1 liter. So you'd say 0.2 molar is equivalent to 1 liter, which is 1,000 centimeters cubic. Okay, so if 0.2 molar is 1,000 cubic centimeters, so you'll say, what about 100 centimeters cubic? How many moles is it going to give you? Then from here, you simply cross multiply. Just cross multiply. Then you'll be able to get your answer. You are going to be able to get your answer, and you'll get that from here, your number of moles is going to be 0.02 moles. Now, the question asked you, which reagent was in excess? So between zinc, remember these are the moles of zinc. Those are the moles of zinc. These are the moles of zinc. And then these are the moles of hydrochloric acid. So you have the moles of zinc, and you also have the moles of hydrochloric acid. So you can see the difference. The moles of hydrochloric acid are 0.02 moles, but the moles of zinc are 0.0299 moles. So you can see that zinc is in excess. So which reagent was in excess? The reagent that was in excess was zinc. And you can get other question asking you by how much. If you asked which reagent was in excess, it was zinc. By how much? There you will be able to write 0. You take the moles of zinc, which is 0.0299, 0.0299, and then you subtract the moles of hydrochloric acid, which is 0.02 moles. 0.02 moles. So here you'll be able to get that zinc is in excess by how much? Zinc, you'll get that is now in excess by 0.0099 moles. I hope you have learned something there, learners, and I hope you're going to be interacting with us more in our successive video. I'm going to be uploading another video also on moles, so kindly tune in, subscribe, share, and you like our videos. Thank you.